What's going on, guys? Phantasm Mask here, and I'm uploading this video as a response to AlphaOmegaSin's latest video on the Missouri violent video game sales tax. And for the most part on this topic, I have been relatively quiet. There have been a few episodes of the podcast where we've touched on it a little bit, and I figured that I would go on ahead as somebody who is involved in gaming a lot. I figured I would go on ahead and put my 2 cents in on this issue. And it's quite simple. You've probably heard this before. Violent video games are not the reason why people do this. The fact that the media wishes to portray this is absolutely ridiculous. I can't... but at the same time, violent video games are the perfect scapegoat. Because when you're on the outside looking in, when you look at somebody playing Call of Duty and you're not well versed into what video games are, I can understand how they may wrongly think that a Call of Duty game may be some kind of combat simulator. But that's why a rating system exists. You see, I'm 20 years old. Okay, I've been able to buy rated M games on my own for 3 years now. I'm still fairly young. But there's just something about this. Oh, I don't know. If you have to be 17 in order to buy these games, then why do 13-year-olds have it? Okay, their parents bought them for them. If these people who think that violent video games are the worst thing since, oh, I don't know, the crucifixion of Christ, then they need to take a look in the mirror. Because they're the ones who put these violent video games into the hands of these trained killers. These people do not understand that following their logic means that they are correcting their own mistake. And you know what it boils down to? It boils down to parents who are ignorant, lazy, and do not monitor what their children do. Big mistake. And now you want to punish people like me who there is no way in hell I'm ready to have a child yet. You want to punish people like me, an adult, a tax-paying citizen of this country, for somebody else, for parents' mistakes, because they're not monitoring their children. So all of these people who, all these Christian focus groups or whatever that are doing these turn in your violent video games for gift certificates, or these people that are like, we need to trade in our PlayStation for a Prey station. Take a look in the fucking mirror. You're the ones that caused this following your logic. Now, how does that feel? How does that feel that if you keep on hammering in what you think is true, that you are the perpetrator, not the person that actually pulled the trigger? You're the cause. You are the cause for those children's death. You are the cause for Aurora, Colorado. Now, with that being said, no. You are not the cause of what happened in Sandy Hook and Aurora, Colorado. That was the work of 2 mentally disturbed people. These people have a disease, a problem. Violent video games did not cause it. Human nature caused it. There are always going to be people that aren't wired correctly that will go off and will do something like this. It's been happening since the dawn of man. Insanity has always been present within human beings. Do you think that Jeffrey Dahmer or John Wayne Gacy trained how to kill their victims through video games? No, they didn't. And their crimes are just as heinous. And the fact that now you want to tackle an issue, this isn't the first time violent video games have come under fire from people like you. And every single time you challenge it, you get thrown down. And now, sadly, it seems like you people are getting some leeway. And I'm going to make sure that I do everything that I legally can to stop you. Because frankly, without this form of entertainment, sadly, I lose a couple of friends that I've met through the internet. My subscribers on this channel expect me to do walkthroughs of these violent video games that are terrifying our children and turning them into killing machines. So you know what? Your argument, you can keep on hammering in that violent video games are the problem until you finally realize that it is you. You are the problem, not the violent video games. You want to help somebody that is mentally disturbed? Well, you help get them treatment. That's what you do. If somebody's exhibiting the warning signs of, oh, I don't know, maybe wanting to pick up a gun and shoot up a school or something, tell somebody. Confront them about it. They'll back down for the most part. Then again, you still have your crazies out there that just, they don't care, and they'll do it anyway. And you know what? Yeah, it happens. Happens every day. Thousands of people die every single day. And yeah, this time it was over 20 kindergartners. But what's it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be 1,000 women, 1,000 men in war? Is it going to be 1,000 children in another foreign country dying of starvation or disease? You people really need to think about this. The fact that you want to blame, it's putting a band-aid on something that's not even a problem. Oh, I've got this little tiny red spot from where somebody poked me too much on the arm. I guess I'll put a band-aid over it. You people are disgusting. You really are. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see you people fail. This will be brought up probably on the next podcast where I have Matt and Pat with me. We'll be discussing that a little bit further. Maybe even get some counter arguments. So, to that, all I have to say is, Missouri, you go on ahead and you do what you want to do. But when somebody picks up a gun, because we have very, very liberal gun laws here where people can pick up assault-style weapons and for their own leisure, and then claim that the Second Amendment guarantees them the right to have this assault rifle-style weapon, then yeah, you can go on ahead and you can keep on avoiding the problem as much as you want. You can go on ahead and you can keep on praying to your God as much as you want. But that's not going to save you. Only getting these people help is going to save them. Phantasm Mask here, signing out.